So the ends it. Melissa Traore of Burkina Faso blows full-time whistle. South Africa runs away with a straight maximum point after a classic showing against this unfortunately poor the Gambia side.
A very, very good performance from the South Africans. Unfortunate for the Gambians, but South Africa will have to build on this game to the next game. I think they need to do well in the coming match, which will be a little bit tougher than this opponent, and so they should be ready.
Well, they console each other, and you can see the coach is just trying to encourage the charges. South Africa run riot as many as 5. South Africa 5, Gambia 0.
For those who love it, those who support it, and those who play it, Orange is here. Orange, proud sponsor of African football.
Just 49 keys inside a metal thing from 1958. Or it's the first step to becoming a writer, and your book gets turned into a movie by your favorite director, aka new best friend. Or becoming a chef who makes croissant nigiri. Or starting a travel scene that takes you from South America to Scandinavia to, hi.
Okay, sure, God.
Oh, visa. Whatever you want to be, one step can take you everywhere you want to be.
Gambia suffering their second loss of the tournament. South Africa with a victory that will boost their morale. 0 in that particular game. Meanwhile, it's a hat-trick for Ghani Somila, and she is the name of the moment. Speaking of hat-tricks, Ghana, who are coming on next, their game against Algeria will be looking to make a hat-trick of victories in the group stage, and that's where our attention goes. Start off with you, Gifty. Ghana looking very good so far. What do you expect in this one against Algeria?
I expect them to have a repeat of their first and second game, to be a lot more possessive, possess the ball more, because that's the only way you could actually get your game plans going, when you possess the ball. So they should do that irrespective of the fact that they are already 6 points in the group. They should try as much as possible to win this game too. I mean, if not for anything, for the aura around the tournament. And then I just think the coach would make a lot of subs, and then let the other players also have a taste of the tournament. You are 6 points up.
If there's anything a coach would love to hear that, it has to be Coach Kevin Johnson, who's been very clear that if he were on this touchline, he'd ensure a lot of their players got to play, if not every single one. Roll out those substitutes. Would you like to see that from a Ghana side that has pretty much dominated and has qualified?
Yes, Chico, I think that is important to make sure that every single player within the tournament, no matter what country you play for, you at least have a taste of what it is to play in the tournament. And Ghana can only play the subs now, keep the fresh team, and the same with Algeria, because I think both teams going to their third game, so it will be difficult to maintain a starting 11. This is not Champions League football. This is Champions Children League football. Development is the word that we need to use.
Absolutely. It looks like the coach, at least of Ghana, has heard you. From what I see, and I stand to be corrected, but from what I see, it looks like it will be John Andor, the man who's been sensational for Ghana down that left flank, will be resting. He will be starting on the bench. A few other changes that have been made, so it looks like it'll be good. But considering, regardless of what we saw, some exceptional names, but coach, in terms of the system, what do Algeria need to do to slow Ghana down?
Again, this morning we said, you know what? If you want to beat Ghana, you have to compete with the physicality. You have to compete with the speed, and that's one of the good things in the arsenal, besides being able to strike the ball properly.
Gifty, a quick prediction.
2-0 first half Ghana.
Ooh, she's even doing a first half prediction. There we go. Of course, she'd say that. Listen, it's going to be an entertaining game, always is. When Ghana is involved, it's them up against Algeria next.
And Algeria.
Well, thank you very much. Welcome to the University of Ghana Sports Stadium as host nation Ghana entertain Algeria in its final clash in Group A for the Ghanaians, who've already taken a big step into the next round of the competition. Ghana coming out in their favorite white color, with Algeria coming through the right channel with a dominant green and a touch of white. Looks to be the whipping boys in this particular group after losing to South Africa yesterday by 2 goals to 0. With Sehoto and Lutando on the score sheet. But even South Africa couldn't really stand the might of the Ghanaians. And the big question is, will Algeria be able to do so? Well, players taking time to exchange some pleasantries at the moment. And you can see the likes of Akrum of Algeria. And you can see Ghana side led by their skipper, all being very, very quality at this year's competition. Showing so much promise. What a pictorial view of this particular University of Ghana Sports Stadium. What an angle to view this particular game. Wonderful camera work. And you can see the officials there in your shot as well.
For those who love it, those who support it, and those who play it, Orange is here. Orange, proud sponsor of African football.
Just 49 keys inside a metal thing from 1958. Or it's the first step to becoming a writer, and your book gets turned into a movie by your favorite director, aka new best friend. Or becoming a chef who makes croissant nigiri. Or starting a travel scene that takes you from South America to Scandinavia to, hi.
Keisha, oh God.
Oh, visa.
Whatever you want to be, one step can take you everywhere you want to be.
Well, thank you very much. As Ghana is almost getting ready to set up the big match against Algeria, and Algeria will be playing from right to left. And these Algerians know that it's a very, very difficult job against the Ghanaian side, who have been absolutely some level of form in this tournament. And they expect the likes of Debal, Bugera, Akrom, Maidi, Wixi, Barkley, and the rest to do the job for them, as well as goalkeeper Ben Sineda, Kilkwao, as well as Mezua at the far right-hand side. Well, I'm still here with Coach Sike Akuno, former Blasters head coach and a legend of the game in Africa.
Well, I've seen a lot from Ghana. Ghana have shown great quality in the way they play. And I'm looking forward to improve from that. Today, this time around, the coach has rested few players. Ando is on the bench. Jamfi is also on the bench, and other few. And so we want to see how they will play without those key players.
Well, let's see. Ghana once again on the offensive slots. Well, Coach, just mentioned a bit of tactical twist to this game, but Coach Kwekwodan so resting some of the players, especially Akologo, who came in the second half against South Africa, is starting, as well as entry or beginning this time around with Welbeck also slotted into the back four position, also starting his first match of this tournament. Yes, Algeria will have to be in charge of the game a bit. With Badoka being the skipper of the side in the 8th jersey.
This time around, he came with a 4-4-2 formation, and hopefully, like I said, those who have been given the chance will improve, will do well, just like the Andor and the rest. As you can see, they are more in possession, they are in control of the game, which is what you need from the start of the game. You need to take control of the game. You need to decide the pace of the game, and that's exactly what the Ghana team are doing.
So it's the man in 13 shirt. Akolo go with it at the moment. Lots of over elaboration on the ball. Ends up giving it away, and Algeria will tip it out of the dangerous area. Here's the man in 6. Back to entry. Fionyaji also in his entry. And he'll find Ghana's number 19, Akugri. Ghana coming forward. This lovely from the Ghanaians now. Akologo. And Algeria stops it on the line. And it's Akram with a lovely intervention. And you can see this game obviously laced with a bit of venom and a bit of quality as we get to see what these two sides has got under the alliance to offer watching Africa.
It's clear Algeria has shown that they want to defend. They're playing with 5 men at the back, and they want to make it difficult for the Ghana team to penetrate. But if Ghana continues to control the game and control the pace of the game, the chance of them winning is huge.
Also, we've also seen a change in terms of the goalkeeping department for Ghana, with a man who have always started, Ajano, been taken out of the game. We have a new goalkeeper in Kennedy Ado Tete in charge of his first game at the CAF Continental African Schools Football Championship.
Sometimes it's always good like that when you know you've qualified. You've won 2 matches, and the 3rd match means that you have to give the other guys the necessary chance. And it's also demanded from CAF that they allow these kids to play. It's not much, like I said, much of course they want to win, we want to win, but to enjoy the game is also important.
Well, the whistle is up, and Ghana's number 10 entry stays on the turf. Oh, just look at the situation. That was a bit scrappy, just trying to break away from Algeria's number 15, Mahdi. And he just hacked him. And he trips to the ground. And Ghana with a fine free kick. Just close to the edge of the 18-yard. And Nkrumah goes behind it. But the big trouble is this man, Ben Sinada, who would have to arrange a straight man wall that the captain of the side as well, Bodoka, is in the mix. As well as the man in 10, Debel, in the 10 jersey. Barkley as well in. So the 3 men forming the wall. Bodoka, Debel and Barkley for Algeria. Comes off the woodwork, but Ghana still up that entry, and again that's a lovely strike. And just melts away from the mouth of the goal post. And Algeria survives that one.
He can take the opponent by surprise or the goalkeeper by surprise. By turning, he made an attempt at goal, which is good. He didn't waste too much time.
Well, 5 minutes into this game.
The Ghana team is very, very confident. Keeping possession in a very nice, positive way.
Yeah, they'll have to run a bit up front again, but Algeria quickly will strip the line. Reach it. Well, the flag is up against him. And it's Winnie who will not have the opportunity to attack as Ghana will rest for it. Fionyaji will find entry. Big movement from the Ghanaian, but it's been stopped.
For those who love it, those who support it, and those who play it, Orange is here. Orange, proud sponsor of African football.
Just 49 keys inside a metal thing from 1958. Or it's the first step to becoming a writer, and your book gets turned into a movie by your favorite director, aka new best friend. Or becoming a chef who makes croissant nigiri. Or starting a travel scene that takes you from South America to Scandinavia to, hi.
Okay, sure, God.
Oh, visa.
Whatever you want to be, one step can take you everywhere you want to be.
Another dominant performance from the host side, only this one was the boys' championship as Ghana cruised to a 3-0 victory over Algeria. Expected, perhaps. Impressive, most definitely. But can the girls replicate the boys' form? That's what we're about to find out in the final game of the day, day 2 of the Africa Schools Football Championships 2025, Accra, Ghana. Well, it's been a great one so far for Ghana. In terms of the boys, in terms of the competition, what do you expect to see from the girls, Gifty?
Just like you said, hopefully they are able to replicate what the boys did. They've won their first 2 games so far. And this game, I think this game looks a lot promising based on the tactical and technical abilities of the players and what they have displayed so far. The Malawians on their second game, they came out playing when they were already down 1-0. And I thought if they had started the game off to open and play, it would have been a different story, because after they went down, they played some beautiful football, and that was what we were expecting. And Ghana, they are known to be possessive, to carry the ball, keep the ball, and I think the Malawians also showed that. So it's going to be very beautiful. 2 teams who can keep the ball, who have the flair on the ball. It must be exciting.
Now, Gifty, in commentary, kind of pointed out alongside Victor how the Malawi side have a squad that has come together and have been playing together from the same academy. They did perform pretty well in the second half against South Africa, but Ghana is a different ball game altogether, Coach. Your thoughts and expectations?
Yeah, my expectations is always like when you're in a youth tournament, the boys have done well, and you know the girls are always going to say they can't beat us. So I expect the Ghanaians to come out and be exactly like they've been in their last 2 games. But I hope they are aware that the Malawians are an exceptional team that have been together for a few years.
Listen, during the build-up to that prior game, she said Ghana would be 2-0 leading at halftime. We've got to give you props. Your prediction for this one?
2-0 Ghana.
2-0 Ghana.
2-0
no
Ghana.
halftime. Ultimately 2-0 Ghana.
They'll go
well,
into
it's coming up.
halftime 0-0.
0-0 at halftime for the
Yes, sir.
coach. Let's find out. First half coming up.
Well, thank you very much, as we have Ghana and Malawi taking to the pitch. Very exciting stuff from the 2 sides, with the host nation, Ghana, coming from the left channel, and Malawi also coming through the right channel as well. What dominant performance today from the Ghanaian side, running right against Benin. Right, 4 goals to 0. And we've got a big one here against Malawi. It is Malawi inside. It's a team with so much promise, but it's a bit disappointing at this stage of the competition. Lacking a lot of firepower up front. But I hope that the girls themselves, led by coach Bridget Chiwa, who is opting for 4-3-3 this afternoon with coach Siki Akuno. The tactical brain will be breaking down for you a bit when he takes over. Coach, big game between Ghana and Malawi. So those are the official senior shots. Lovely faces. As we have the two teams equally posing for the camera. Oh, beautiful view.
For those who love it, those who support it, and those who play it, Orange is here. Orange, proud sponsor of African football.
Just 49 keys inside a metal thing from 1958. Or it's the first step to becoming a writer, and your book gets turned into a movie by your favorite director, aka new best friend. Or becoming a chef who makes croissant nigiri. Or starting a travel scene that takes you from South America to Scandinavia to, hi.
Okay, sure, God.
Oh, visa.
Whatever you want to be, one step can take you everywhere you want to be.
Well, thank you very much. Welcome to Accra, Ghana for the CAF African Schools Football Championship. And it's Ghana taking on Malawi in the final dance and the ultimate kick in Group A in the ladies division.
Well, I'm really excited about this team. The first time I saw them, they really demonstrated good football, played very, very well, very composed in the way they played. They were able to build play from the back to attack, and they were not shy. They were very, very confident to play, and it looked really, really, really good. So I am very excited.
Well, absolutely, it's Malawi taking Ghana. And the Ghanaians already having a free kick situation. Ghana will be taking time to build from the back. We'll have to play a very beautiful football, enjoy the moment, keep the ball onto themselves. But missing a bit in Coach Joyce Boateng's side is the fact that they've been a bit sluggish up front from what we saw yesterday, but with the fact that they went 4 goals up against Benin in the game a bit earlier, just tells you that maybe they could have rewritten their wrongs and now have gotten a bit of inspiration up front.
You mean the Malian team? Oh, sorry, the Ghana team. Yeah, I mean, yesterday, for instance, when they played, it rained. And most of the teams that played were not too sure, so they ended up kicking the ball, long balls and all that. With the Ghana team, they didn't do that. They built up play. They were very, very sure, confident of their play, style of play, and never afraid. They were never shy to risk. They did everything, and I think it looked very, very good. It's just that they couldn't score. I hope today that story will change. The Malawi team has not done enough. And so it's going to be very, very difficult. I have to be very, very difficult for Malawi team to do something. But hopefully they will. I mean, there's always a chance for them to improve. So I'm hoping that they will improve in their play.
Well, Malawi lost against Morocco, and it's El McCowie's goal making that big difference, but they're now facing host nation, who will be looking to follow up in the footstep of their male team. And it's a very interesting side with the likes of Owusu, Kwa, MF Roots, Pente, Ahiaku Tewia Adam in the game at the moment for Ghana. But for Malawi side, they've got a very, very exciting lineup. A few changes to the team as well, with Gondwe coming in. But they've got an exciting backline of Gugudwe. But it's Ghana trying to come forward with from the right-hand side. And Tewi have been stopped. But Ghana will still push up front. And that's Adams. The supply have been quickly cut off. Well, just running through Malawi's starting lineup, or in terms of the players that are playing for them. That means a bit of changes to the squad that took on Morocco. Even as you watch that highlights of what unfolded a few seconds ago. Complete change with Chilimba, Tambala, and also Enoch, the only regular feature from the Morocco's game. Ghana goes long, and Malawi struggle to keep it. And it's the goalkeeper for Malawi, the lady in the assistant shot, Rhoda Peter, struggling to tame it. But it was less with power, less with venom, and a hit. Absolutely very, very encouraging from the Ghanaians.
Yeah, very good attempt, but it was a bit far. The follow-up was also a little bit too slow. And so, you know, I said earlier on Ghana, in terms of play, yes. Creating chances, yes. But to put it the ball in the net was a major problem for them. And hopefully they will improve in this game.
Well, let's see. It's Malawi now trying to come forward. Lovely play, but Ghana are back in possession. Running out of danger. Decide to retract back a bit. They're just trying to pick Kishiwa on the far left-hand side. That's a beautiful piece of skill. Fine Kishiwa. But she's been dispossessed of the ball. And it is Kalua with that great effort of forcing the Ghanaian to come in that era. But Ghana's skipper stays on the tape. Adam limping on the best of sight in terms of the Ghanaians who are all over the stands and even from the technical area. That's Malawi ready up for this free kick. Just watch the situation once again. The moment Ghana's captain went down, Adam. And Precious will pick it up for Ghana. Back in field. Two teams taking your time, but it looks like in terms of the awareness, in terms of the energy, it's far, far better in terms of what we saw yesterday from the Ghanaian team. That beat Morocco. Here they'll come again into the channel. Lovely display. Ghana looking to take the lead, but the whistle is already up.
I don't know why.
Well, we are sending that killer.
I mean, a very good pass by way of crossing, but I don't know why it's foul. I don't understand, but anyway.
Adam confidently turning away, but gives the ball to Malawi's number 2. The referee noticed something unusual against Enoch. Kishiwa, Adams, and it's lifted deep into Malawi's territory. He lost everybody. Trouble spelling for Malawi. But the whistle saves them from despair. And it stays intact.
Ghana is able always to get the ball to the final third very well, but when it gets there, they seem not to have the ideas of scoring, ideas of creating a chance to score.
Well, Malawi staying very, very focused. Keeping their composure despite playing against a Ghanaian side who loves to play very fancy football. But they'll punish you if you blink your eye a bit.
Yeah, they will, because of the way they construct passes and how they also attack. The options are always there.
Kisiwa. It's back to Adams. We'll have to take a few steps up front, but it's been blocked by Enoch. Just a few meters away from the edge of Malawi, stopped away by Enoch, the centre back. They're searching for their skipper, Analyst Fabiano, against Ghana's captain Best Adam to it. Fabiano and the Ghana skipper finally manages to just put that one off a fit. Well, it's Malawi's number 2 who stays on the turf from that first play. And this lady in your shots, she's been everywhere. Tokozani Enoch. And it'll be Malawi's free kick.
Malawi this time around, I think, a bit better than what we've seen so far. Ghana, as usual, has played, but not inefficient up front.
Also Precious Akangui will have to deal with this one, and it's left a dip from Fabiano and Ellis, and just tells you that it's not a very pleasant situation for this traveling Malawi team. The Kusafa team have never appeared at any continental stage, failed to qualify in 2022, 2023, same in 2022, 2024 in Zanzibar, but they managed to get to the continental finals for the first time in their debut season. And the performance absolutely will have a bit of stain in it. Exactly what we're witnessing. Ghana coming forward. It's a big opportunity for the Ghanaians. Can they take the lead? Right, it's been well dealt with.
They are slowly getting there.
And it's Roda Peter. Who'll space it out quickly.
I like the way they link up play in terms of the way they attack forward. They show for the ball most of the time. But the final third is always a problem. Oh.
Also interestingly, Ghana creating a lot of openings, but they're failing to time their running.
I don't think it's an offside, but let's see. I mean,
we'll watch it closely once more. Give it away from Tavia. Absolutely not offside for commentary position.
No.
But again, it's a very difficult angle for the.
But she sees better than us, and so maybe we'll have to allow it. But what we are seeing here,
absolutely
doesn't look like it's an offside.
Adams will be looking to hit back to a goalkeeper, but she's got out the ideas, decides to go solo. Now putting pressure on the Ghanaian back, and it's Fabiano, and Precious is equal to the tax.
Fabiano, the captain, seems to be the one for the Malawi team to look a bit dangerous, because she knows exactly what to do, and her target is most of the time to score, attempt at goal. She's also a striker from the left side. And so
Jennifer was scored yesterday against Morocco. Goes down by referee, up none of that. And the decibel levels in terms of the sound is just crazy from the Ghanaian fans. I'm a bit surprised of that decision. I think it was just nothing relevant to result in a penalty. Absolutely spot on call from the referee.
No, that cannot be seen as a penalty. Neither is it a foul against the Ghana team.
30 minutes played. And Malawi thrusting forward through Kalua. The Ghana has it back. Tambala looking for Fabiano, but the supply has been cut off by the Ghanaian captain. Adams hit it forward and was in search of Tavia. Ball is getting a bit dirtier in terms of the physicality. Let's just look at it again.
Tavia seems to be a bit stronger. But this wasn't intentional. It wasn't something meant to happen. She was trying to take the ball, and unfortunately, she rather got the girl instead of the ball.
Well, you can see Malawi's coach, Bridget Chiwa, issuing so many instructions, no sitting down. And same for a counterpart.
Malawi seem to be a bit organized than they were before. They seem to probably have a little bit of sense of judgment in terms of play, how they play, keeping the ball. They are not able to keep the ball though, but to go on attack, I think is better than what we've seen so far.
Well, I was just telling Gifty here in commentary position, I think earlier in the day that this Malawian side have got as many as 11 out of their 20 players who are here from the same team. And so tells you of the telepathy, tells you of the cohesion, and tells you of the level of units they play as a team. And the credit is to this coach, Bridget Chiwa, who did everything to get them to this stage.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. No. It's a very difficult job for coaches to bring kids like that up. And if they do get them together and they are performing well, then we need to really give them the credit. And that is what the coach has done for the Malawian team.
Well, Ahiaku have been a bit quiet into this game. Christina Ahiaku, Ghana's leading top scorer at the zonal levels. And even when she appeared in Malta for the UEFA Invitational Tournament, one of the most rampant scorers of this side, even at the national under 17 level, goes for power. That is just too heavy.
She needed to look around to pass the ball because there were people available to get the ball to attack.
Just joining us, Pente, Eunice Pente. But Malawi will now send this one out of the box, picked by Kisiwa. And here's Pente once again, Belinda Pente in the 10 jersey for the Ghanaian side. Well, coach is a big fan of this Ghanaian side, not
I am.
with the fact that it's a Ghanaian, but with the fact that this side play very expressive football, take the ball to the wing, brings it into the middle, and they happen to be everywhere.
Today we've not seen what they did yesterday, but again, it doesn't mean they are playing bad. But they are a team that are calm. They need to play and have the chance to play and attack very well.
All right, it's a long range. And you can definitely understand why Ghana is doing everything possible to see if they can get the opener here. 17 minutes, less than 3 minutes left in this big game for the Ghanaians.
Yes,
And absolutely, you understand why Coach Joyce Boateng is up on her feet.
Yesterday they played so well, but it took them time to get a goal. And I can see the same situation now. They are playing, they're doing well, passing the ball, looking for the options to attack. And they are very calm about it. But they need to be more direct in terms of how to approach the game and create chances for themselves to score goals, yeah.
Well, Ghana in Malawi's final third. This is a big moment.
Yes,
And
yes.